Wow, bubbles are just amazing. How often do we stop and really wonder at the marvel of creating such amazing creations out of a bit of liquid and a magic wand? For a young child, the wow factor is high. They love bubbles, they love playing with bubbles, they love creating bubbles, it makes them laugh. As adults, we can forget the wow factor. We become too serious or too focused on the next task. But you know what, as Christians, we need to have that wow factor when it comes to knowing God. We need to have that wow factor when it comes to marveling at who God is and what He created. How often have we walked past a worm that's squirming on the ground or just shooed a bird away? Those are creations of God's. God by His mighty hand has created. Why is this so important to us? Well, we're looking at faith. And faith can be a very fluffy subject because we are trying to put our trust in things that we haven't seen. Yet God knew very well that with the creation He's made for us, we can trust Him because of what we've seen. We know there's a Creator. We know that He exists, and we can get excited about that. As parents, we need to take our foot off the accelerator and we need to stop and pause in the wow moments. The wow, God made this, or the wow that God loves us, that He pursues an individual relationship with us. And understanding faith and what it takes to say, God, I don't understand this, but I'm going to trust in you. We start off with a foundational point of who God is and what He's created. You see, we have the evidence all around us if we'll stop and have a look. Take time this week to look around you and see what God has created. You can look right in front of your eyes, your own children. They are a gift to you from God. Why not, as a family, as you're journeying from point A to point B, acknowledge something that God has made and create the wow factor? For your older kids, why not take the investigation a little bit further? How are bubbles created? Why do they pop? Why can you catch some bubbles and not some other bubbles? How come they're so colourful? Why not dig down a little bit deeper and understand the wow complexity of the creation that God has made for us? You see, this foundation will help us in the weeks that lie ahead, asking our children to put faith and trust in a God they cannot see. Because we take a note of what God has made and who God is, and that gives us a solid foundation. These wow moments you create this week will form our foundation of faith that is trusting in what we can't see because of what we can see. Have fun, experiment, maybe make some bubbles and create wow moments unique to your family and point your family towards a God who loves them and they can trust in Him.